Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of the Florida Panthers and New York Islanders game. So, I just want to make you all aware that I will be doing the game stream by myself tonight. There will be no recap of the game posted tomorrow. My dad is not doing the noon review. My dad is we'll see you all on Monday. He's under the weather. He needs a bit of rest. So I'm going to go ahead and I will stream this game for you guys because it's always fun to watch the games. I see Green Loogie and Derek are also here. Hello. How is everybody tonight? Thank you for the well wishes, Derek. Yeah. He should be okay by Monday. So yeah, tonight the Panthers play the Islanders. Is there any word on if Barkov has returned for this game or not? Hello, Corelia. Hello, Green Loogies. Jaws needs some rest. Hello, Daniel Barry. Barkov is not playing today, but he is on track for Monday. Well, that is good news. So yeah, tonight's game takes place in UBS Arena in Elmont, New York. Now I assume that the Islanders are on Long Island. What part of Long Island is Elmont in? No, Trey, that is fake news. I am not doing any recaps except for at the end of the game, I will briefly mention how the game went. Derek says it's a nice arena and area. I've been there before. Very clever, Trey. So Craig says, go Cats, expect a grinding type of game. Yeah. And in approximately 20 minutes, I believe, is when the game will start. So, how is everybody doing tonight? We've got the Panthers playing the Islanders, and this will be interesting because we seem to effortlessly take out the best teams in our conference, but the only other win we've had was against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Nassau County is after Queens. Hello, Rosado. How are you doing? Ducks Devils tickets tomorrow as low as $9. Is that in New Jersey or in Anaheim? So, Best all-around performance of the season, asks Scripps about the game against the Rangers. 3 goals, 29 shots, led 11-3 in rush chances against the Rangers. Where was this against the Wilds or the Sabres? The Sens game I can excuse, as the Sens are supposed to be better now. Derek says New Jersey. Yeah. My Jaws is a little disappointed because he got a migraine yesterday, and it probably, if he hadn't had the migraine, he probably would have streamed the game 1 of the World Series, and of course the game he misses is walk-off grand slam in the bottom of the 10th. Oh, I see that the Panthers brought the Stanley Cup to West Point. That must be really awesome. That's Vinny Viola's old school, right? Derek says beat good teams, lose to bad teams, it happens. Derek says Boone messed up taking Cole outs, putting in Holmes and then Cortez in 10th after a month's break. First game-winning Grand Slam in World Series history. Really? There hasn't been any other game-winning Grand Slams? The World Series is it's so old you can consider it an antique. I think the World Series has been a thing since before the NFL or NHL even existed. The live ball era of baseball has been a thing for as long as the NFL and NHL have existed as entities. Approximately 15 minutes until puck drop. Yeah, MLB exists since the 1800s. It's the oldest running league in the U.S. So, well, there's what's called the dead ball era and the live ball era, where basically baseballs used to, they would get very worn down and dirty. They would basically, they were a hazard. They were a hazard whenever they stopped looking brand new. And there was a horrendous accident in, I think, like 1920, where basically a pitcher or some player got a baseball directly to the face, and it smashed his skull. And that's when the MLB decided that having baseballs end up as the same color as the dirt was a bad idea, and that's when they had the live ball. So, but as far as hockey goes, I am very curious to see how the Panthers do. I'm curious to see how the Panthers do. We just beat the Rangers convincingly. I just wonder if we can keep it up against New York hockey teams. Yeah. So what do you think has been the best game of the year so far? Would you pick one of the games against the Bruins, or would you pick the Rangers game? Because it might be correct to say that the Rangers game was the most complete game we've played this whole year so far. Carter Verhaeghe has had 65 shot attempts, seventh most in the NHL, and just one goal to show for it. I will watch the World Series whenever I'm able to. Last night, I actually was spending the night at my mom's, so I did not get to. I was not watching the World Series over there. So Derek says the Rangers game seems the most impressive. Oh, FSU and Miami are playing right now. Interesting. Keys to the game: high pace, net front traffic, build off the Rangers, and early jump. Yeah, that sounds about right. So definitely am wondering how the team will perform. I am not quite sure what the Islanders have been up to besides. Oh, the Islanders played just last night and won in overtime against the Devils. That's interesting. So this is the second of a back-to-back game for the Islanders. Tonight it appears that Semyon Varlamov is in net for the Islanders. His save percentage has been .868, and he's 3.27 goals against average with a 1-1-1 record. That's not very good. Hey, True, how you doing? So so Trey says, you know what that means, we're getting shut out. Hungry says FS. Oh, hey, Bex, how you doing, Bex? Tonight is going to be fun because I'm pretty sure we should get an entertaining game since the Panthers. I don't believe the Panthers are playing down to competition when we're not playing teams like the Bruins and Rangers, but we're not exactly playing our A game when we're playing teams not named the Bruins or the Rangers. Bex, you just got done writing a 7-page paper on the leadership qualities of Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. So I would assume that tonight the game. Oh yeah, score predictions. Have any of you got score predictions? That is a rather cool looking arena that the Islanders have, and ESPN is already starting to glitch on me because of course it is. ESPN Plus, why can't you be normal? Top 10 of the NHL offensive start to the season. First of three matchups this year between these two teams. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. You got vlog says 5-1 Panthers. Trey says 3-0 Fish Sticks. Hello, Austin. Comes into tonight on a 5-game point streak. And oh yeah, right there was your game-winning goal at the Garden. Bex, you're hoping to see another for Hagee goal. You want to see him start to heat up. You know what? Who else would be awesome to see heat up? A certain Matthew Tkachuk. Hello, hello, buddy. You out there? You know, it's a shame. Matthew Tkachuk was played at such a ridiculously high level in his first season with us, especially in the playoffs. And then since the time he's broken his sternum, he's continued to be great, but he's not at that insane Rat King level that he was in the 2023 playoffs. The Chucky Bells have gone unrun here in the Flying Fluffy household, except for when my sister Rain won without knowing that she was breaking the law. You're not allowed to ring the Chucky bell unless Chucky scores a goal. Incorrigible Ghost Slayer says, "Hey Kyle, going back and forth between the Cats and the Seminoles versus the Hurricanes. Go Noles and go Cats." Well, I'm going to say go Canes and go Cats. It's funny how the both North Carolina and Florida have teams names the Panthers and the Hurricanes that play in completely different sports. Like, and it's Florida has the Panthers and also the Miami Hurricanes, and the Carolina has the Carolina Panthers, who are probably the worst team in football right now, unless the Patriots want to take that crown from them. And the Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah, it's funny how that worked. So, I believe after this commercial is when the game is starting, so I better put up the banner. Trey says they got Goldie calling games at FIU. Here we are. No surprise, the highlights shown before the games include the Bruins, Columbus, and Rangers games. No, Bex. Unfortunately, Jaws ended up with a migraine, so he couldn't stream the World Series. And of course, the game he misses is the first game in World Series history to end on a walk-off game-winning grand slam. So, yeah, it is interesting now. Well, this is not Sportsnet, at least not on my end. I'm watching the game on ESPN Plus, but they also cut out the pregame ceremonies like the what was I lost my thought in the middle of saying it. Yeah, the broadcast has been cutting out the national anthem. I'm pretty sure that during the playoffs we'll see more of the national anthems. Beck says, "Man, that stinks. I feel like that would have been entertaining. You also suffer from migraine, so you know how it is." So, yeah, Jaws is taking a break until Monday. Spencer Knight is starting tonight. And our opponent in the other net is Varlamov. Yes, Austin, it's just me tonight. Jaws needs the break. He had migraine and nausea yesterday. He's still not feeling that great. Daniel, you have ESPN Plus on your cell phone. Well, that's good. Yeah. ESPN Plus carries the entire pregame, except they don't show the national anthem or anything. Okay, so the game has started. The Panthers already have iced the puck 10 seconds in. So hits per game this season, the Panthers leads the league at 30.4 hits per game. Second is Boston at 29.3, and then the Canucks are at 28.7. And apparently the Sens and Flames also are heavy hitters in the league. Have the Bruins been bad? I think they've won the majority of games that were not Panthers games. Bear Paw says, you got Panthers on your parlay, the only ones you're worried about. Hope they get it. Good luck. So, Islanders enter the Panther zone. They send it around the boards to the opposite corner. Lundell's there to pick it up. Lundell, Reinhardt, and Mikkola. Lundell sends it ahead. Mikkola sends it around the boards. It goes back the other way. Lundell behind the nets now over to Luosterainen. Luosterainen's pass is deflected, and Kulikov has to skate all the way back to pass the puck along. Puck goes out of play. No, Bear Paw. Oh, Spencer Knight is in net tonight. Yeah, it's a night. Yeah. Okay. Oh, how did that go in? The Islanders just scored on what has to be the most bizarre deflection I've seen in a good bit. So what happened here? Okay, so once again, the Panthers defense just decides to let multiple opponents camp out in front of the goalie, and Dennis Cholowski gets his first goal of the year. Now, yeah, that's pretty. That's not a great way to start, boys. I don't really know if that goal was Spencer Knight's fault. He had multiple Islanders screening him, and one of them tipped the shot in. Yeah, Green Loogie says we do not have that blue line covered like last year. And here come the comments saying it's time to trade Knight. Give him a chance. That goal, I have to say, was most likely not Spencer Knight's fault. How many times can you ask a goaltender to defend a goal when the defense just lets two opponents camp out right in front of you? Yeah, like one wild and crazy guy says, virtually no goalie would have got that. That would be a difficult save for Bob and Vezina Bob. So, yeah. So the Panthers gave up a goal on the first shot. So poor Spencer Knight is stuck with a 0.000 save percentage. Oh! And the Islanders currently appear to have all the momentum. No, Bex, I'm not doing the game recap video. I'm just doing the live stream. All right, we finally get the clear, but it looks like we needed a change. Less than, let's see, it's 16:45 to go. Okay, perhaps we can get some offense going. Pacharo Jaws is taking a break. He's not feeling that great. He needs to rest. He'll be back on Monday. So that's right. I forgot that Patrick Waugh is the head coach of the Islanders. The Capitals are on the power play. Who's their opponent? Jaws was kidnapped by Owen Tippett. Luster over to Reinhardt. He shot. I think it was saved. Ekblad fires a howitzer that bounces off. All right, the Panthers maintain possession of the puck. Couturier with a 5-point game, including a hat trick. I know Couturier used to be a Shark, right? Where is he now? Schmidt. Wow. Greer attempted to deflect the shot from Schmidt, and it just goes wide. This is the fourth line, I believe, out there. But I see Rodriguez, so I don't know if... I think that's the third line, actually. Michkov mania struck again. Greer sends it around. Adam Boquist holds it in. He sends it towards the net. It's deflected towards the boards. Islanders finally get the clear. It's most likely time for a shift change. He was always a flyer. You're thinking of Logan Couture of the Sharks. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a potential 3-on-2 for the Islanders, but thankfully it does not break out that way. Islanders have control of the puck. Errant pass forces them to go around the boards. Spencer Knight makes the save. We had one of those great neutral zone giveaways that results in an excellent chance for the Panthers. I just wish that Reinhardt could have fired it anywhere near the vicinity of the net. Dear Lord. All right. So Islanders control the puck. They send it cross ice. Tkachuk is able to clear it. The Islanders immediately dump back in. Puck bounces off of Spencer Knight. So where's that puck? Shots deflect. Oh, that's not good. Are you kidding me? So let's see. What do we have here? Once again, an Islander is left all alone in front of Spencer Knight, with Ekblad's best contribution being shoving Kyle Palmieri after the goal was scored. Look, I refuse to blame Spencer Knight for giving up point-blank range goals because his defense is failing to clear the damn ice in front of him. I'm just not doing it. You can complain all you want. You can put in all the trades, Knight's comments you want, but those two, Spencer Knight has a minority of the blame, if any blame at all. Beck says, oh no, our D is terrible. Austin says Panthers took the night off just like Jaws. So, yeah. So, yeah, the Panthers are doing the thing again. We convincingly defeat the Rangers just to turn right around and take a 2-0 deficit to the Islanders. Trey says we're looking ahead to Buffalo. Problem is, we've already lost to Buffalo this year. True says defense fault, but Knight is NHL worthy. Hello, JC. How you doing? Well, the Panthers have taken an early 2-0 deficit because the defense is refusing to show up again. This is the Minnesota Wild game again, where the defense is just non-existent. Spaceman Jaws is taking the night off. Well, he's actually taking a break until Monday. He got a migraine yesterday. He needs a break. So Sam Reinhart is the second most points through the first 10 games of the season in franchise. Through 9 games. He still has a chance to do even better than Huberdeau did through the first 10 games of the 2020-21 season. Bear Paw says, can they get Bob in now, or is he not there? Well, have you all forgotten so quickly that I believe it was Spencer Knight, I believe, who got us the win, helped get the win over Columbus. Spaceman says you're watching the Leafs and Bruins and Steve Dangle's channel. No, Bin Bunham. The game just started. Oh, Lundell is right in front. He with a golden opportunity, and he just fell down. Derek says, you met Kyle Palmieri, awesome guy. The game just started, and Islanders have a 2-0 lead over the Panthers. So it seems like Lundell might have gotten hooked. So we are going on the power play. Okay. Austin says you should order some. I've not been hungry yet. Yeah, Ekblad got high sticked by Simon Holmstrom. So we are on the power play. Hopefully we can make something of it. Yeah, it's time for a Panthers power play. Hurricanes up 14-0. At least one of the South Florida teams is winning. Adam Boquist can't shoot an accurate shot at the nets if his life depended on it. Either that or it was deflected. The Islanders have apparently been 3-for-11 on the PK, only good for the 27th best kill in the league. So Panthers, if there's any chance for you to score on the power play and make the game manageable. It's right now. All right, for Hagee, over to Reinhardt. For Hagee back. Why do you keep letting Boquist take the wrist shots? Lundell shot blocked. Reinhardt sends it out because Boquist wasn't able to get back in position in time. Oh, Reinhardt was right in front. Yeah, maybe the Dolphins will show up tomorrow. I forgot. Yeah, tomorrow is football. I have to see how much hopium can be injected into one fan base after one game. Because if Tua puts on even a mildly competent performance, we should win. And ESPN is now completely glitchy. Now, come on, ESPN Plus. I'm already at least 10 seconds behind some of the people in this chat. Yeah, you'd rather Boquist shoot the neckline. 10 seconds left on the power play. Balinskis sends it over to Ekblad. Bennett takes the shot, blocked. Power play over, but we still have it in the zone. Oh, and we try to set up Luosterainen, and instead it goes past two different Panthers and out of the zone. Hey, Dana, thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5, Dana. Spaceman says you should turn on the World Series in intermission. That's right. World Series is game 2 is tonight. Austin, the games used to be on DirecTV, but because of Bally's biting the dust, all of the Panthers games besides the national games are now on ESPN Plus and ESPN Plus only. 10 minutes to go in the first. So, yeah, we're still waiting for the Panthers to generate any sort of offense that's not on the power play. Schmidt sends it over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt sends it over to Kulikov. That puck bounces away, is kept in the zone. Luosterainen trying to get a handle on it. The Islanders control, but it's still a board battle. Now the Islanders will get the clear. And the Islanders are forced to ice the puck. JC says Jaws knew he would be having to lift tonight, so he decided to skip arm day. Yeah, Jaws just needs some time to rest and recover from the migraines. So, all right, so the Panthers have it in the zone. All right. And the Islanders. This is not good. Wow, this is bad. Where is the defense? Look, what is Forsling doing? Forsling is just slowly skating towards Brock Nelson while he's camped right in Spencer Knight's blind spot. Like, honestly, I think you guys might not see just how good the defense usually supports the goaltending. Yes, Bob is good, but the defense usually does not give up this many damn point blank chances to the opponents. Like, do you expect Bob to come over and make that save? Well, and in this case, the Islanders player, got a perfect deflection off of Spencer Knight because Spencer Knight is being left to dry out there, and you all want to trade him. Sports Shorts says, please don't let this be like the Minnesota game, please. Yes, he did it in the Rangers game because the defense actually showed up. Timmy says it's because the D don't want to play for Knights. Well, I really hope that's not the case. I'm pretty sure the Panthers as a team would not be the kind of team to just refuse to play for a goaltender. Besides, we got a win with Spencer Knight in net, and he had a good performance. Am I the only one who remembers the game we've won this year with Spencer Knight? This is looking like the Minnesota Wild game all over again, where no one is showing up, especially not on defense. Great White asks, how long have you been calling the games? You do a good job. Well, my dad and I have been live streaming every game for the past 3 seasons. Well, this will be our third year. Yeah, defense is just letting everyone hang out behind them and in Knight's face. Yeah. Yes, Kachuk is in the game tonight. You wouldn't know it, but he is. Sports Short says, you think Knight is good enough to stay with us? Yeah. Like, I have not seen a single frame that suggests to me that Spencer Knight should be getting the biggest blame for giving up those goals. Like, every single goal tonight has been defense just refusing to clear the ice in front of Spencer Knight, and it almost happened again just now. I should just turn on the baseball game. Well, if the baseball game is on ESPN Plus, I will tune into it during the intermissions. I want to at least provide some entertainment for you all during what is a pretty bad hockey game right now. Seriously, what is consistency? This is more than just Barkov being out. It doesn't explain how we go from not showing up at all against Minnesota to convincingly outclassing the Rangers to not showing up at all again for the other New York hockey team. Oh, Rhino's all alone. He's in front. Yes! Finally. Okay. if the Islanders defense wants to stop giving a damn, I'll be up for it. I love run and gun games. It'd just be nice not to spot the opponent 3 to start. Yay, congratulations. You remembered you have talent. And yeah, Reinhardt just completely beats Varlamov glove side. See? That is a goal where the goalie is at fault. At least somewhat. Like, yeah, the defense completely left him out to dry too, but Varlamov got beats glove side, admittedly against one of the best offensive players in the game, but that is a case where you can say that was not a satisfactory goalie performance. Yeah, Reinhardt finally puts us on the board, and maybe that sparks some life. And the puck immediately bounces off Forsling's skates, causing the board battle. But Bennett does have possession. Kachuk took a shot. I think it was blocked. Lil J says, I'm on Knight's side. Give the man some freaking help. Yeah, if the defense defends, I'm sure he's serviceable. So, yeah. So, yeah, Reinhardt has not dropped the pace at all from his contract year. Yeah. Dustin says, y'all quick to bury Knight's really crazy. Some y'all need to strap on pads and try goaltending without any defensive help. Yeah, well, you saw what happens to Varlamov, right? His defense left him out to dry. Sportsford asks, dude, anyone miss Sam Montembeau, though? I can't say particularly. Dustin says, I wasn't here in the chat for Spencer Knight's win. Did you all roast him then? Austin says, what will you and Jaws do when Panthers play Capitals on ESPN Plus? It will be blacked out for? Well, I assume if it's blacked out on ESPN, that means that at least the Capitals feed would be available on DirecTV. We're already used to not watching our own broadcast team for Capitals games, which sucked the 1 year we faced them in the first round, because it meant that we couldn't get our broadcast for the first round against the Capitals. We had to watch the freaking Capitals broadcast. All right. Yeah, we still have DirecTV. Yeah, getting the local channels is very useful, along with NFL Red Zone, for the purposes of actually watchable football. The only way to make football watchable most of the time now is to have NFL Red Zone. Skips all the commercial, it skips all of the garbage time, and it only shows a penalty if it happens live. Are you kidding me, ESPN Plus? My screen has gone completely dark in the middle of the period. Oh, here we are. Okay, I'm at 2:55 to go in the first, so how far behind am I? Yeah, the team visited West Point and brought the cup. I believe that's Vinny Viola's alma mater, and it's part of the reason why we have the Shield logo in the first place. Army now, as of today, only military school to remain undefeated. True asking anyone in East Broward using Comcast Xfinity cable having glitching issues. You've been having them this season. Are you watching Scripps, True? Yes. Yes, Jaws and I watch national TV for the Stanley Cup playoffs, but yeah. Yeah, I remember the previous couple of postseasons, the local the broadcast on Bally's was blacked out because the games were on national TV. Rhino and Huberto are tied now. Yeah, they are tied with the most points in 10 games to start the season in franchise history. Hello, Isaiah. We've got an Islanders fan here. Hello. You guys are getting the team that played against the Wild. Aside from Sam Reinhart, there's no stopping the rampaging Rhino. So, yeah, Reinhardt now is 14 points through the first 10 games of the season, tied with 2020-21 Huberto for most points in franchise history to start the 10 games of the season. Max says, aside from our goalie crease being free real estate, it has been a decent first. Yeah, I mean, we most likely would be winning 1-0 if we could keep the damn paint clear. Okay, here comes the keep the ice in front of Spencer Knight. Cleared. Hey, look, see? Spencer Knight makes a point-blank save. He can do it when not getting left out to dry. I hope you're not taking my commentary the wrong way. I don't mean to be patronizing. I just mean to be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy what Urinating Tree does, so a lot of his mannerisms sometimes creep into my commentary. So, 2 minutes to go in the first. It'd be nice if we could get another goal, make this a 1-goal game headed into the second. I can just ignore the fact that we didn't clear the crease. And Spencer Knight makes a save from the point shot. Max says, Eki with the positioning on some goals, he really is a 0 or 100 player. So 1:44 to go in the first. Face off in the Panther zone. And the Panthers actually win the face-off. I didn't know we were allowed to win face-offs. Okay. Reinhardt gets taken off the puck. Islanders have possession, but they have to keep skating it around. Now they get the clear. I think that's icing. Yeah, the Islanders just iced it with 1:22 to go. Poor Spencer Knight is stuck with a 666 save percentage that is really totally not his fault. Oh, hi, Andrew. How you doing? Daniel says Bolts 1, Capital 0, Nick Paul goal. So, final minute of play in the first period. So my plan during the intermissions is I'm going to see if ESPN Plus, the app, has their coverage of the baseball game, so I don't have to switch between ESPN Plus and DirecTV. Well, I'm glad you're doing all right, Andrew. Okay. All right. Kachuk, he sends it wide. Damn. Oh, Bennett had a last-second chance right in front of Varlamov. World Series is on Fox. Damn it. So, yeah, it's Islanders with a 3-1 lead after the first 20 minutes. Were it not for Sam Reinhart, it would be 3-0. Dustin, last I saw, the Miami Hurricanes were winning 14-0. Trey, I am not going to do the recap, but I do need to use the restroom. I'll be right back, folks. Sasha, cover for me.
Health insurance doesn't cover. Is an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day. Introducing the second chance offer from BetMGM. What did he say? If you bet on a player to score the first touchdown and instead he scores the second, boom, you get your money back in cash. Straight cash. Second chance, you heard? What if my guy fumbles? Some other guy scores first. Second chance. Second chance to land on the field. Only applies to touchdown.
Okay. All right. So, at the moment, due to some demand for it, I will go ahead and check in on the World Series during the intermission. So you'll get approximately 15 minutes. For approximately 15 minutes, you'll get World Series coverage starting now. True, he is just resting at the moment. Yeah, it's top of the first. Juan Soto is at the plate. I repeat, Juan Soto is at the plate. Yamamoto is the pitcher for the Dodgers. Yankees-Dodgers tied at 0. Top of the first, no out. One man on the first. A 2-2 count. Green Loogie says, should fix your scoreboard. Well, for the 15 minutes that I'm going to be covering baseball, I don't feel it necessary to have the score show. Juan Soto hits to the second baseman, and I believe that was an out, a sacrifice to get the runner onto second. So yeah, of course, the World Series game that both my dad and I miss is the one that's a walk-off grand slam in the 10th inning. Aaron Judge is now at the plate, 1 out, man on second. Ball one was the first pitch. Then strike one. So the Dodgers lead the series 1-0, but both of these teams have the power and the ability to make it a 7-game series, which I hope is what we get, since we are stuck with the evil empire and the Dodgers as our World Series teams. You might as well make it as entertaining as possible by going to 7. Count is 2-2 for Judge. So I believe the pitch that Yamamoto seems to be using, I'm not sure if that's a slider or a breaking ball. I do not pay as much attention to baseball as is required to call it for more than 15 minutes. Just if anyone is keeping an eye on the time to go until the second period starts, just give me like a couple minutes warning. Austin says Kyle should do more streams by himself. Oh. Well, lucky for my dad, I had a really wonderful day today. I was more than happy to fill in the moment I heard that he had a migraine. Full count for Aaron Judge. And he gets struck out. 2 outs. Top of the first. Man still on second. So. Oh, great. It's Giancarlo Stanton batting fourth. Giancarlo has been destroying everything this postseason. But this time it's a fly out. So the Dodgers pitch a no-hit inning to start the game. So, do you guys have any predictions for if Do you guys have a prediction for how the rest of the game will go? Who do I want to win the World Series? Dodgers, I guess. My dad actually was a Dodgers fan before the Miami Marlins existed, or as they used to be called, the Florida Marlins. He was a Dodgers fan. He grew up with the Dodgers of the late 70s and the 80s. Spaceman says, for the flying fluffy football, you were wondering if we should stream Hurricanes football since people love the Hurricanes down here. Well, the problem with that, besides the fact that we were trying to focus our efforts on hockey, is my dad and I have not watched college football in years. I'm talking years and years. So, what was my dad's hockey team before the Panthers? I'll have to ask him. I think it might have been Oilers. Dodgers top of the order: Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, and then Freddie Freeman, Tommy Edman, and Keek Hernandez, and then Max Muncy, Will Smith, Miguel Rojas. Chris, Owls, I did not have a favorite team before the Panthers. Florida Panthers have been my hockey team from the start. So Rodon is the starting pitcher for the Yankees in the bottom of the first inning. Oh, Ohtani is going to fly out. Yeah, I was more of a Dolphins fan when I was younger. Spaceman says, go Yankees. Let's see. Can anyone tell me how many minutes are left before the second period starts? My estimate was 6 minutes, but I need to know if I'm overestimating that distance. All right, so Mookie Betts fouls to make the counts 2-2. Metallic, I do not believe Jaws knows the score. And the Dodgers get on base thanks to Mookie Betts. So it's 8:30. Can anyone give me an update on if the Panthers game is about to start back up? Yes, Green Loogie, we should be able to see the games in Finland, but they're at like 1 o'clock and 11 a.m. Eastern time, I believe. So Yankees just missed an opportunity to catch a foul ball for an out. Let's see. Well, I guess I should switch back over to the Panthers and Islanders since they should be starting back up from the intermission at any minute now. Let's see. Now, in the events that the hockey game ends before the baseball game ends, I will consider sticking around to cover the ending of the baseball game if there's enough people interested in that. What is my hype level for the Four Nations tournament? It has to be better than the All-Star game has become. That's a low bar, but I'm sure having it be the nations facing off instead of just the NHL All-Stars. True, I been just drinking water, which reminds me I forgot to fill up my water during the intermission. In fact, instead of going all the way back upstairs for water, I shall grab myself a seltzer. There's joy in every journey. Back here on Long Island, it is the start of the second period. It appears that I tuned back into the hockey game just in time. Shots on goal 9-8 in favor of the Islanders. Shot attempts 19-15 in favor of the Panthers. Islanders have blocked twice as many shots as we have. No surprise. Panthers actually have won the majority of faceoffs. So tonight's drink is a LaCroix Black Raspberry sparkling water. All right. Owls says we will stay and watch. Thank you, Owls. So if the Panthers can just tighten up on the defense, the offense should fall into place, because the great secret of the Panthers' success is that our defense is so well made and wound tight that it generates so many chances for the offense to score. Owl says Panthers weren't too dominant with faceoffs during the playoffs. Ekblad had a shot. Oh, man, it would have been so beautiful if that went in. For Hagee behind the net, Ekblad, he sends it on net. It goes wide. Islanders get the clear. Oh, no, it's a 2-on-1. Oh, look at Spencer Knight making a great save against yet another chance caused by a defensive breakdown. Yeah, Knight made a save. Let's go. Knight's going to have to make like 30 saves at this rate. Islanders were offsides. 19:03 to go in the second. Ekblad had it, and Varlamov does appear to make the save. And then poor Ekblad. Let's see. Who was that? Was that Verhaeghe trying to defend? Islanders win the face-off. They dump in. Kulikov and Lundell engage in the board battle. Reinhardt able to pass it to Luosterainen, who dumps in. And the Islanders have trouble getting it out. Now puck is out of play. Okay, so I definitely like this performance. Caroline says, hello, Kyle. Say hi to your dad. Okay, I will. Let's see. Rodriguez in the circle. And the Islanders win the face-off. Islanders get the clear. We have 2 guys back, so that's good. Goat Slayer asks, what is going on with the Cats? That's a good question. Well, hockey's definitely my favorite. And the Panthers have iced it. Let's see. Yeah, make more saves. Think of the veterans. $18:07 to go in the second. Shots are tied at 10 apiece. Islanders win yet another face-off. So, one wild and crazy guy says, one thing I like about the Panthers is they give players every single chance until they give up on them. All right. So Islanders send the puck in. Defense actually appears to be able to clear the paint in front of Spencer Knight now. So Spencer Knight leaves it for Kulikov. Tkachuk able to send it to center ice, but it gets intercepted. Puck rolls in. Spencer Knight plays it over to Tkachuk. Yeah, Jaws is he's resting. He caught a migraine. He got a migraine yesterday, and he's still resting up. He will see everybody on Monday for the game against Buffalo. So there will be no recap put out tonight. There will be no noon stream tomorrow. There's just me tonight, and then we both will see you on Monday. Hurricanes winning 17-7 at halftime. All right, Ekblad able to lift it out. Is that another icing? Ugh. Panthers 4-1-1 in the last 6 games. The Panthers have quietly had a great record over the last 6 games. I forgot that in the win column we have the overtime win against Vegas. It's just very strange, the teams that we've defeated versus the teams we've lost to. We start out with, home opener being a cakewalk against the Bruins. Then we lose to Ottawa and Buffalo. Then we turn right around and defeat Boston again. And we beat Columbus in a close game. And then we look utterly awful against the Minnesota Wild, but not before getting that overtime victory against the Golden Knights. Oh, Greer was right in front. Man, one of you bastards has to get a goal, right? Number 10 and number 70. It's offsides to call on the Islanders. And then, of course, we do amazing against the Rangers, the most complete game of the year yet, and now we are losing 3-1 to the Islanders. Greer on the bench wishing he scored there. He has 2 points, both of those points being assists in these 9 games to start the season. Samoskevich loses it. Someone else dumps it in. And then Giles able to keep the play alive for the Panthers. Look at him work for that puck. We still hold it in. Schmidt sends it over to Giles. Giles pretty much just turned it over. All that work. Okay, it's still going. This is the 4th line out there, like Samoskevich. Schmidt, where are you sending it? Everyone was leaving that corner. How good is that second line for the Islanders? Well, I don't really know the line, so for Hagee, lost the puck on a potential 2-on-1. Damn it. Let's see. Mikula sends it around. Kachuk was briefly down on the ice. Kulikov has the puck. He sends it in front. Oh, where is it? We scored! Kachuk! It appears Kachuk scored. Ring the Chucky bell. Been waiting a while for this. James thinks that's got to be interference. Let's see. There's the collision. Varlamov. Let's see. Varlamov. I think the Islanders player put it in himself. Ghost Slayer thinks gonna lose to a team that's been shut out multiple times already. Your dad's reaction to week 2 was funny. Yeah. So yeah, it's a good goal. Just like that, we have made it a 1-goal game. Kachuk finally has shown up on the score sheet. Yay! Yeah, seriously, every goal in this game has been the result of defensive breakdown. What kind of team leaves Matthew Tkachuk all by himself next to the goaltender? Could we be seeing cardiac cats in action? Luosterainen attempts to get the stick deflection since Lundell was in front. And this line, Lundell, Luosterainen, Reinhardt, is just beautiful to witness how they keep possession of the puck. Ekblad setting up Forsling, shot blocked. And then the puck is poked out of the zone. Coach Slayer says, ugly way to get one, but it's a confidence booster. Yeah, Matthew Tkachuk finally scores, and it only took 10 damn games. A hot dog Jaws is resting, recovering from a migraine. Oh, what great chances we're getting. Rodriguez's shot is blocked, and it's up to Schmitz to defend the potential 2-on-1. He does. Rodriguez is carried it into the zone. Rodriguez shoots it into another galaxy entirely. Damn it. Puck out of play. 11:42 to go. That shot must have been deflected. Ghost Slayer says Lundell is nasty sick. This year is his coming out. So I'll open the seltzer to cheer Tkachuk. Yeah, I thought this game was over. Reinhardt's goal off of that defensive breakdown in the first is the one reason the Panthers had any life in this game. Yeah, let's get some for Hagee. So, yeah, shotgun the seltzer after every goal. Well, I just pulled out the seltzer during the first intermission. Ghost Slayer says, doing a good job holding down the fort, Kyle in Jaw's absence. Oh, thank you. Yeah. He definitely needed the rest. He pushed. I just want to let you guys know that he got the migraine while taking me over to my mom's house yesterday because, you know, he has basically issues with driving more than like 45 minutes with, like, there's a 1/3 chance on every drive longer than 45 minutes that he gets the migraine and nausea. And he got it through that yesterday to make the video, the NHL fan reaction video that he put out yesterday. So, and he ended up missing the opportunity to stream World Series Game 1 because of the migraine. And unfortunately, the World Series game that he really wished he could have streamed last night was the walk-off Grand Slam game. So, yeah, Go Slayer. It's not even really about the X. It's been about a decade now. My dad spent years not having any problems with driving over bridges or driving long lengths of time, and then something with his balance is he gets dizzy, he gets migraines. It sucks. Oh, Bennett has the steal. He sets up Forsley in front of the net again. There's guys crowding the net everywhere in sight. The Panthers have definitely come alive. So like I mentioned, my dad got it through a migraine to make that last NHL reaction video. So the one he posted yesterday. So if you guys are able to just take a look at the video, maybe give him a comment or whatnot on the video. I've been watching them as well. They've been pretty funny. So I believe Spencer Knight makes the stop with 9:32 to go. So yeah, the Panthers all of a sudden are back in this game. And I want to give a big thank you for everyone who is on the stream watching me right now, because yeah, I'm filling in for Jaws. I'm doing this live stream solo for him. And yeah, all the well wishes for his migraines for his rest and for his migraines to get better. I appreciate them, and I know Jaws appreciates them too. Hot Dog says, do you want me to give you all-around sports updates? Well, sure, why not? Especially updates on the other hockey games would be nice. Thank you. Hot Dog asks, what is migraines? If you don't know what migraines are, picture the worst headache you've ever had, then make it 100 times worse. That is your average migraine. 10. Hey, Ghost Slayer, thank you for the 10. Thank you so much. Thank you. Says, get well, Jaws. Kyle's been killing it on the live stream tonight. So, thank you very much, Ghost Slayer. I appreciate it very much. And Betty says, hello, Kyle. Hoping for a speedy recovery for Jaws. Oh no, it looks like we're going on the kill again. Yeah. My migraines and nausea are something my dad deals with on, unfortunately, a semi-regular basis. So we have to kill a penalty. What happens now? Lundell, you high-sticked Mike Riley. So we have to kill a penalty. And that puck goes flying back into the Islander zone. So the Panthers at 325, it's an 88% penalty kill, which is good for 4th best in the league. Okay, puck out of play. Dustin says, wonder if Bryson Daly got a picture with the cup. I don't know who that is. Last 17 games played, the penalty kill has been 94.4 per. I don't understand this penalty. What does last 17 games played mean? Oh no, Spencer Knight got knocked down, and yeah, the Panthers don't like that. Who was that? Whoever it is, Lee looks like he's hurt. It looks like he injured himself in that collision. What happened? I wonder what happened to you. Oh, I see what happened. Lee took a direct hit by the puck. I think what happened is Lee got hit by the puck and he fell over onto Spencer Knight. Ouchies. Yeah, like could possibly just place dead. Okay, Panthers get the clear. 108 left to go on the kill. So now the Panthers. Oh no. Oh, Mikkola is able to prevent yet another blindside opportunity for the Islanders. Okay, so nearly a loose puck at center. Reinhardt's covering it well. Home run Soto. The game is the man is unstoppable. It should be him and Giancarlo. I see. Him and Giancarlo are just destroying everything in sight. Of course, the Dodgers have Ohtani. Now I missed the part where the Dodgers scored first. Who scored? How'd the Dodgers score? Islanders win the face-off. Okay, the power play is over, but the Islanders still have it in their zone. Now Kachuk has the puck, passes to Lundell. The pass to Bennett. Bennett takes a shot, goes wide. Puck goes back to the neutral zone. Boquist, that puck takes a deflective. Oh, it was offsides? I don't know if that was offsides. Caroline says, get well, Jaws, doing a good job. You hope you both will have a nice weekend. Jaws will appreciate that. Who do I want to win the Super Bowl? Well, I root for the Dolphins. Been a Dolphins fan my whole life. But I'll take anyone but the goddamn Chiefs. So, Giles line getting the shift. Let's see, Schmidt. That puck is behind Varlamov. Let's see. Milovskevich! Oh, come on! He had a beautiful chance. The dude's Still looking for his first goal. Mikkola. That puck goes behind the net again. Samaskevich. Mikkola one-times it. Puck is slowly drifts away from the Panthers and out of the zone. Ghostlier says, a long-time, lifetime Cats fan. You definitely hope to catch us in a game in the future when we are down on a visit or have moved back down. At this rate, hot dog, the only reason I have to truly hate the Bills is the fact that they can never defeat the Chiefs for us. Like, yeah, division rival, it sucks. It sucks to have won just one goddamn game against the Bills in the Tua era. But the fact that the Bills just can never defeat the Chiefs when it matters. I'm talking about playoffs, chicken. Yeah, I'm sure the Bills have defeated the Chiefs in the regular season, but what really sucks right now is the Chiefs have been mid at best in all aspects except for their defense, and they are still undefeated. And this is while Mahomes and the company have yet to get on the heater that will give them the shot at the three-peat. So first I want the Chiefs to suffer a loss in the regular season so the 72 Dolphins can pop the champagne again. And then I want them to get knocked out in the divisional or in the wild card or divisional rounds. Yeah, the Lions have a really good chance, even without Aiden Hutchinson. The Lions are probably going to be this year's representative in the Super Bowl from the NFC. And as for the AFC, the only team I think that stands a true chance against the Chiefs is the Ravens. I mean, Lamar Jackson has been ridiculous. Yeah, I think Lions Ravens would be wonderful. It's what we should have gotten last year. But no. The 49ers, the Lions, and the Ravens. Oh, Barzal hit the post. Okay, well, that just saved it from being 4-2. Barzal hits the bar. Yeah. Anyone but the Chiefs. The days of the Chiefs being the lovable losers are long gone. Nelson took a whack at the puck, but now it's the game has sort of turned into run and gun. We finally get the clear but not possession. Yeah. I just have to ask one thing about the Tennessee Titans. Why would you trade DeAndre Hopkins to the Chiefs? Literally anyone else. I know of a certain team in Los Angeles that really needs wide receivers right now. They upset your brother who's a Niners fan. Yeah, well, this year the Niners are being shown no mercy by the football gods. All the injuries, man. Brandon Ayuk, Christian McCaffrey, Debo hospitalized with freaking pneumonia. The last one sucks because I have Debo on my fantasy. Thank God I have Jaden Reed and Amon-Ra St. Brown and Darnell Mooney. Yeah, and Deontay Johnson. But anyways, 3:20 to go in the hockey game. That's devolved into such a back and forth affair. I've been talking about football for at least a solid minute. Shots are 14-15, favoring the Islanders. So, sends all the way down, and it's going to be icing against. Nope. Wait, was that icing against the Panthers or Islanders? I'm losing track. So, yeah. It would be nice to get the game tied before the end of the period. Puck offsides. Yeah, we need the Chiefs out just so we don't see Taylor Swift on our screen. Yeah, no kidding, right? 2:38 to go in the second. I believe the face-off will be just outside. Teoscar Hernandez, 2-run home run. Dodgers leading 3-1 over the Yankees. Of course, all the home runs are happening. At least this hockey game has got much more entertaining, much less lopsided. Yeah, let's go Panthers. Let's go. Oh, Mikula, we needed you to have a handle on that, Mikula. We had a 3-on-2. 2 minutes to go in the second. Derek says, wonder how the cold weather will affect the Dodgers when they go to the Bronx. Whoa! Samoskevich finally has his first NHL goal, and it is a beauty. Let's go! Samoskevich with his first, Mackie Samoskevich with his first NHL goal. He just got it in between the pipe and Varlamov's skates. Couldn't have made it any better. Samoskevich finally, and he gets the game-tying goal. The Islanders had a 3-0 lead. Oh, Kulikov, glove tip by Varlamov keeps that from going into the net. Bennett's unable to connect on the pass. Oh, the Islanders are coming right back. Spencer Knight, what a save. Spencer Knight with the good save. And I think I just saw the Islanders player curse afterwards. Freeman's solo home run. 4-1 LA. God damn it. Save some of the home runs for my viewing pleasure. Yeah, the one game my dad doesn't watch. Samaskevich scores. Yeah, we got a big map. Let's see. Yeah, Samaskevich. So, yeah, it's 3-all. About a minute's left to go. Jesper Boquist. Less than a minute to go. Rodriguez dumps it in. Puck rolls around the boards. So that puck is in the corner. That puck is cleared. Yeah, Jaws is recovering from a migraine. He'll see everyone on Monday. Rodriguez is set up. Rodriguez, buddy, you had all the time in the world and you couldn't get the shot off. Are you kidding? Well, we now know who's more snake bits. Rodriguez. Mackie Samaskevich scored before you did. And we iced the puck with 3.5 seconds left in the period. Bruh. Lundell set you up beautifully, Rodriguez, and you let the Islander catch up behind you. Jaws was traded to Philly to be with Tippett. Okay. What a swing of events. The Panthers have tied the game after being down 3-0 midway through the first, and we've got a scrum to end the second period. Adonis says, hey, Kyle, tell your pops I wish him well. I will, Adonis. I will. I wonder what his reaction is going to be when he hears about Samaskevich getting his first NHL goal without him watching. Hello, Weathered Low. Yeah, Kachuk. What an effort by Kachuk to get that puck out of from underneath Varlamov, and then Samaskevich with a beautiful wraparound. Yeah, Spencer Knight's got an assist on the Mackey goal. Let's go. He did that just for you, James. See, this is what happens when the defense actually defends. It opens up so many opportunities. It looks like the Panthers snapped out of whatever malaise they were in the first. You know, Reinhardt's goal seems to have opened the floodgates. The defense is defending. Spencer Knight is making crucial saves. And the offense, we got a fourth line goal from Mackie Samaskevich. Yeah, that speed we just saw to get that wraparound in between the pipe and Varlamov's skating time. So it's the second intermission, which means I go back to watching baseball, where the Dodgers are currently winning 4-1 in the bottom of the third. And I bet there will be 0 home runs scored during the 15 minutes or so I watch the baseball, because all the runs, period, have been scored while I'm not watching. Whoa! That was a line drive, but it went straight into the glove of the Yankees. Keith Hernandez made that Yeah, you want to see that hustle again. So it looks like the Dodgers are handily winning this right now. And I wouldn't worry about the cold for the Dodgers Ivers because they had a resounding victory against the Mets in Queens, I believe. Derek says, my friend from California is at the Ducks Rangers tonight, then going to the Devils game tomorrow. So yeah, the Panthers have come back from a 3-0 deficit to tie the game. I wonder if the Islanders are going to make any adjustments because right now at this rate, the Panthers are going to be seriously looking to get the lead in the third. Could Panthers repeat as Cup champions this season? Totally. But not gonna lie, that this probably is gonna be the most challenging run we've ever had, even more than the year we were down 3-1 against the 65 win, 135 points Bruins. The Panthers have now been to the Cup Finals for 2 straight years. They've got the bruises, the injuries to prove it. There were questions at the start of last season if the Panthers could make it back because of the injuries. And there were formidable opponents to be faced throughout the playoffs this past year. You know, Lightning, who used to be our kryptonite, and we defeat them in 5. Bruins looking for revenge for what we did to them the previous year, and then we beat them in 6. The Rangers, President's Trophy winner, and a formidable team in their own right. They came the closest to knocking us out with winning 2 straight games in overtime to take the 2-1 series lead. But then we win game 4 in overtime, and the rest is good from there. And yeah, Oilers, a series that should have ended in 5, gets extended to 7 because the Oilers turned into madmen. JK says, hey Kyle, what's up? Went to the Sabres Detroit game. Nice win for Buffalo. Well, that's good. Hey Jameson, how you doing? Yeah, thank you for the well wishes for Dad. Yeah, Samuskevich, first goal. Yeah, we gotta win this. So Jazz Chisholm is at the plate for the Yankees. Of course, the Marlins traded Jazz Chisholm to the Yankees. It wouldn't be the first time that great talent was traded to from that organization to that one. Has there been any news out of Marlins land? Last I heard, everyone was getting their heads cut off over there. Like club executives, coaches, ball boys, everyone. which is approximately the fifth time that's happened in Marlins history. Yeah, Jaws is under the weather. He came down with a migraine and nausea yesterday. He will see you all again on Monday for the game against the Sabres. So it'll be interesting to see. Let's see. Anthony Rizzo is currently at the plate. He falls down 1-2 in the count. Green Loogie asks, how far is the Rangers to the Devils? Yeah, across the Hudson. Wow. This Yamamoto has been practically lights out for the Dodgers in terms of pitching. Wow, for every home run in the World Series this year, T-Mobile is donating $25,000 to the hurricane relief, the Red Cross. Adonis says Dostal has no help around him, bruh. Now, are you talking hockey? Which poor soul named Dostal has been left? Has been.
He'll make everything more expensive for regular people, all while giving tax breaks to billionaires. Kamala Harris is for regular people.
Let's see.
Tax cut for 100 million Americans.
Green Loogie says you were born in Boston. You moved up to Canada as a kid. Just unfamiliar with the whole area down there. Ducks goalie against the Rangers. Oof.
I've always been passionate about no fees and minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job?
Hard work, dedication.
Capital One Bank guy.
It's like Mr. Jeter said, hard work and dedication. What's been the highlight of your career?
And that happened to be
Big guy. Helping people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
Didn't we live in space? What's in your wallet?
So, I have not seen the Four Nations tournament jerseys yet.
But getting older also means more risk of serious flu, COVID-19, and RSV.
So,
Lower your risk, so you can keep doing more.
yeah, the Devils and Rangers. I applaud the Devils for the simple fact that they are a New Jersey team that admits they're a New Jersey team. The New York Giants and New York Jets both play in East Rutherford, New Jersey. You're starting to see some red at UBS Arena. The Miami Heat are winning. Derek says, yes, we're grateful that they are Jersey's team. The Giants and Jets started in New York, to be fair. Yeah, it's just weird that MetLife Stadium is home of both of them. Like, there's only one other instance where a stadium is being used for two teams at once, and of course it's the LA Rams and LA Chargers, because both of them are transplants that get fleeting, shallow attention from the city of LA at most, and what are supposed to be the home games for Rams and Chargers is basically home games for every other team in the league, especially the Raiders. New York has no room for any stadiums. Jets tried with the Upper West Side project in the early 2010s. So literally nothing of note happened in this World Series game while I'm watching. Hot Dog says we need every professional sports team to have their own stadium. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the same stadium being used for multi-purpose. It's like Madison Square Garden. The fact that you have hockey and basketball in Madison Square Garden, I think, is part of its iconic charm. Let's see. Yeah, Jets tried to build their own to get away from the Giants. Yeah, the fact that the Rangers and Knicks play both in Madison Square Garden is pretty cool. Hurricanes are up 23-7. Hey, good for them. Let's see. Thoughts on Samoskevich goal? Great goal. The speeds that he had to get that wraparound in time. Yeah, Florida State is atrocious. First, they get hosed for the bowl game selection for the playoffs last year, and now they just suck. I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to use the restroom before the third period starts.
All right, Tina, 6 degrees. Okay, not soccer, but yes. The honeymoon's here. They help you more.
A tax professional.
And they have a 97% satisfaction rating.
So you could have done it in a British accent. That's helpful, right?
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs.
Stepping down, we'll go to the third here in Long Island in a tie game. Jeff Dunham is bringing his artificial intelligence tour to Emirates Bank Arena January 8th. Tickets available now at SeatGeek at Emirates Bank Arena. Islanders led 3-0 less than 12 minutes into the game. Panthers have battled back and look at the numbers as our second game sponsored by the South Florida Hyundai dealers. 3-3 the third.
Ba-bum-ba-bum.
Sponsored by Eldorado.
Well, what I noticed in that second period, Panthers didn't spend a whole lot of time in their own zone, so they got more energy.
Excuse me.
And that's where the Panthers want to spend. And they got their feet moving, and they are causing
All right, here we go.
never giving up. Look at the layup.
Miami Heat suck. Are they no longer winning the game tonight?
Panthers defense was really aggressive. Keep the play in the Islanders zone. Yep. Sifted it behind the net again, and then come over and get another opportunity. Here's
And the ESPN Plus broadcast is starting to glitch. Can you at least hold it together for another 20 minutes of hockey? Hello, ESPN Plus, please. All right. So it's the start of the third period. So Samoskevich got the goal with Kulikov and Spencer Knight as the assists. Beautiful. That is just the second career point for Spencer Knight. Okay, Panthers get the pucks poked away from them. Spencer Knight makes the save right off the bat. Okay, now Verhaeghe will get the clear. That pass is intercepted. Bennett attempts to regain the puck. Hello, Rosado. How you doing? Shots are 18-15 in favor of the Islanders. Yeah, Kulikov with 2 assists on the night. I didn't know he already had one. Can anyone confirm that? Reinhardt over to Luosterainen. Luosterainen sends it directly into Varlamov, who makes the save. Rosado says, just saw the Mackey goal, and oh my, what a beautiful goal. Yeah. Of course, the night my dad isn't watching is the night that Mackie Samoskevich gets his first goal. He's going to love that. Love that. Okay, ESPN Plus, you can stop glitching on me, okay? It's not funny. I want to see the game uninterrupted without lag. All right, the Islanders send it in. Mikolo with a defensive play, but the puck is still in Islanders' possession. Spencer Knight has to make a short side save. Puck back in the neutral zone. Islanders control it. So Kulikov able to pass it. Islanders still keep it in the zone. Oh, put out in front. Spencer Knight making the save when it's needed most. So the Islanders seem to be getting the lucky bounces, but Spencer Knight keeps making the saves. Kulikov tried to clear it away and then ended up passing it directly to the Islander player, and that was right after the shot had bounced into Kulikov. So Spencer Knight, 3 goals on the first 7 shots faced, and now no goals given up on the next 13 shots faced. Oh my goodness, did Spencer Knight just save that? Okay, defense, could you give Spencer Knight some help over there? He's holding up on his end of defense and goaltending. Like, what is this? Why are you trying to leave Lee right in front of Spencer Knight again. What a... And he had the assistance of Schmitz. So, yeah. 18-13 to go in the third. Hopefully we can get some offensive time. God damn it, ESPN Plus. Will you stop that? Unfortunately, Bryson, I cannot actually show you the game. Otherwise, the stream will most likely get taken down for copyright. If you are unable, if you are not in the local area, you need ESPN Plus to see the Panthers game. Yes, Isonites, that is true. Mackey did not just score his first goal of the year. He scored a game-tied beauty of a wraparound goal. The Panthers were losing 3-0 before the first period was even over, and now it is tied with 17:35 to go in the third. Lundell shot goes high and up. Puck rolls out back into the Panther zone. Kulikov passes it over to Bolinskis, who tries to feed Mikula, but he was tied up with his man. And now the puck will roll the other way. Ice a night. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Ice. Thank you, Ice. He says, Mackey scored. Jaws gets a super chat. Thank you, Ice. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, Jaws, of course, the nights that Jaws is taking a break because of a migraine is the night that Mackey scores. But Mackey scores. Thank you, Eyes. Hot Dog says Miami Heat won for the first time this season. Hey, congratulations to the Heat. What's the record? Like the season just started for basketball, right? Kachuk sends it towards Varlamov, a juicy rebound that he was unable to reach in time. The puck is still under Panthers' possession. And I just can't watch the games anymore. He's bad luck for Mackey. I tell you who truly is snake bit. Evan Rodriguez. The dude had a perfect opportunity handed to him on a silver platter and couldn't get a shot off before the Islander behind him caught up. Jaws can only watch the replays. Well, there will be no recap of this game. Spencer Knight makes the save. And then the defense helps keep the puck away from the Islanders off that rebound. It's Patrick Giles leading the way into the offensive zone. Board battle involving him and Mackey. Spaceman says, I can't praise Knight still. Yeah, they tied it up, Owls. And you know who got the game-tying goal, Owls? Mackey. Samaskevich tied the game for us. Austin says, my Thunder spanking Bulls. What is your favorite sports? What is my favorite sports ranked? Well, hockey is obviously top. You know, I haven't watched baseball or basketball. I haven't watched consistently in years, so it's really hard to rank them against each other. I just know football has become pretty much unwatchable on almost every occasion because of the commercials and the flags and the overall softness of the league. Rodriguez, it goes to Forest lead. Rister, what a deflection, but it's still this third line between Greer, Boquist, and Rodriguez. None of these dudes can score. I don't know if I would put baseball as last anymore. I think from what I've seen in basketball, those last couple of minutes in crucial games where everybody is taking fouls, that gets pretty annoying pretty fast. My number one favorite sport is hockey. It's not even close. Football's been ruined. Lundell, look at the puck handling. Unfortunately, Schmidt cannot hang on, but here comes Verhaeghe. Oh, Varlamov made the save short side. Eisenite says, didn't Jaws say Mackey should stop trying to skate around the defense? And tonight it worked. Of course it did. Yeah, the NFL has gone soft for sure. The only way to experience joy that is possible in football is if we see the Chiefs get eliminated in the playoffs, because you know those bastards are going to make the playoff because the rest of their division is a complete joke. Like, the Broncos have the best chance, I think, of actually stealing the division from the Chiefs of any of those teams. The Broncos. Yeah, NFL only cares for Kansas City. Of the upcoming schedule for the Chiefs, my best bets for the Chiefs to be handed their first loss this year is Broncos, Bills, or Steelers. Because Steelers still got to Super Bowl. They are riding with Russell Wilson. So last season at Charlotte, Spencer Knight played 45 games, 25-14-5 record, 2.41 goals against average, 905 save percentage, and 5 shutouts. So those are okay numbers. Not spectacular. We'll need him to play at a upper. Yep, ESPN is frozen up, and it appears Kachuk! He scored again! Chucky! No, wait, is it Bennett? Hang on. I thought I saw 19. What happened here? Oh, he put it in on his stick. Wow, it bounced off of Varlamov, bounced off of Bennett, bounced back on Varlamov, and then in. Okay, well, Bennett, we have a 4-3 lead with 13:41 to go in the third period. The Panthers looked dead to rights after giving up after spotting the Islanders a 3-0 lead early in this game and have now come back with 4 unanswered goals. Yeah, Bennett's goal. Oh, great. And we are going on the PK. Austin Matthews ties it 3-3 in Boston. Just over a minute left. Intriguing. Austin says you're just hoping someone can step the frick up in the AFC. Ravens, Bills, Texans, Bengals. Okay, of that list, the Bills are utterly incapable of defeating the Chiefs when it matters. The Texans are the unquestioned leaders in the AFC South, but they have been strangely inconsistent. They might not be as formidable as first thought. Hey, look, it's a 3-on-2. Reinhardt. Oh, yeah, the chance, and it was saved or deflected. And the Bengals just won't stop blowing games on themselves. I don't understand how a team with that much talent is struggling that much. It took them a hot minutes to get the win over the Browns. So Kachuk and Mikula got the assist on the Bennett goal. So the best bet to actually take out the Chiefs this year, it has to be the Ravens. The Ravens have no more goddamn excuses left. They have Lamar and Derrick Henry destroying everything in front of them. Yeah, Bengals have no defense, and Zach Taylor is actively holding them back. So, while I've been talking, we've been killing the penalty. 43 seconds left on the kill. Lundell, he does get the clear. Woohoo! Islanders tickets look cheaper than Rangers tickets. Yeah. Gridiron Heights made the joke where Joe Burrow is saying he's going to have to score 100 points for his team to win. Oh, what a save by Spencer Knight. With 8 seconds left on the kill. A blistering shot from Mike Riley. Oh, that opportunity came on shorthanded. Hey, Chucky, 5 for Chucky. Thank you, Chucky. Yeah, Chucky did score. He did score earlier. So, yeah, thank you very much, Chucky. Yeah, Chucky, 5 for Chucky. Thank you, buddy. So, 8 seconds left on the kill. 11:28 left in the period. So, this is usually the part of the game where we go to shutdown mode. We have a 1-goal lead with just over half a period remaining in the game. First, we need the defense to keep defending. Oh, are we going on the power play? Palmieri is going to get called for... Palmieri gets called for slashing. Austin says, I don't trust Ravens. They always choke in the playoffs. Maybe Lions, they are only hope in the Super Bowl. So with 10:58 to go in the third, we are going on the power play again. So we are 0 for 1 on the power play tonight with just one shot. So We dump in. Verhaeghe will be the first to reach the puck. He sends it back the other way. We had the puck in the center, but we had to pass it back. Reset. Lundell over to Adam Boquist. Lundell looking. Shot blocked. Lundell got it right back. We keep the puck moving. Adam Boquist. Tkachuk. He's looking. And goes in! A power play goal! And I believe this time it is Tkachuk. Chucky! Hell yeah! Look at that. So let me just make sure. Tkachuk just had an eternity, and I wonder. Let's see. I thought for a second that. No, that bounced off for Varlamov, not for Higgy. Yeah, 5 unanswered goals. The Panthers have taken a 5-3 lead. And yeah, I know I'm aware of how behind I am. ESPN Plus, could you get it together for 1 minute? Yeah, we just flipped a switch. It started the moment that Reinhardt got that goal in the first period. Now ESPN Plus just skipped ahead a whole 10 seconds. I'm at 9:45 now. Maybe I'm not so far behind now. Beck says maybe he was playing the long game. Don't do anything long enough where the other teams don't even pay attention to you. And then blammo. Spaceman says let's sweep New York State on Monday. Will it be nice to beat the Sabres, especially after losing to them already this year? Owl says, WTF, I went to get a drink and we scored twice. Yeah. The Panthers have scored 5 unanswered goals to take a 5-3 lead after going down 3-0 in the first period. And this is the part where I must exit the ESPN Plus broadcast and re-enter in the hopes of catching up. If ESPN Plus could stop malfunctioning for 5 minutes, it would be wonderful. Yeah, it was 3-0 Islanders over Panthers before I think we were halfway through the first. Yeah, what a game indeed. These guys are relentless. They seem to have better cardio than half the other teams. Matthew Tkachuk has 2 goals. Samoskevich has his first NHL goal. Adam Boquist and Lundell got the assists on that Tkachuk goal. Boston wins in overtime because, of course, they do. Even in the regular season, the pain never ends for the Leafs. Was it at TD Garden? Tell me it was at TD Garden. Brent says, oh, look, Reinhardt. Oh, he couldn't pass it to Lundell. And then he sets up Reinhardt right in front. Yeah, 5 straight. And the way we're buzzing, we might end up with 6 straight. Yeah, never give up. Hot Dog asks, what happens? Well, the Panthers seemed to snap out of it after Reinhardt scored that goal. And since then, it's, with a couple of exceptions, it's been all Panthers. Look at that effort in the offensive zone to keep it alive for Hagee, Bennett, and Tkachuk. The second line has started cooking. Oh, Verhaeghe had a glorious chance on the rebound and got robbed by Varlamov. Verhaeghe tries again, another save by Varlamov. Bryson says, man, my Isles are losing like always. Yeah, I don't know what happened either, Bryson. The Isles had this game. The Panthers were playing like they were against the Wild. That puck goes just past Spencer Knight and harmlessly through the paint. Anthony Stolarz gave up the goal. Oh, man, that sucks. I always want, Stolarz was a very crucial part of the regular season last year. Oh, Rodriguez still cannot buy a goal. Even in a game where Samoskevich got his first goal and Tkachuk got 2 goals. Adam Boquist sends it wide. Owls thinks Berube will be fired by the Leafs. Isn't it a little early? They just hired that dude, right? Brent says, Miami Heat, come on, man. So, 6:35 to go in the third, and what had seems like a hopeless cause not that long into the first period has turned into a 5-3 lead. Stolarz making Spencer Knight making the save while facing an Islanders in the slot. Samoskevich cannot get there in time. It is icing on the Panthers. TK says Berube actually yells at the Leafs players. Oh man, Verhaeghe got robbed multiple times. Oh. So 6:08 to go in the third. The Panthers now finally lead shots in this game. So we get the clear. Islanders are forced to reset. That puck appears to be intercepted in the neutral zone, forcing the Islanders to reset. That puck rolls in. Spencer Knight will pass it around. Good choice. We sky the puck out of our own zone. Yeah. So okay, now the Panthers have it in the neutral zone, working for it. Lundell enters the zone. He has Luosterainen on his side, and now Islanders regain possession, but Luosterainen picks it up again. Luosterainen in the corner. He sends it over to where Kulikov was too far behind. Now Kulikov defending the play beautifully along with Mikkola. That puck goes over to Lundell. Reinhardt in the corner. And yeah. You could not have sold me this lottery ticket when we were losing 3-0 in the first. 5 unanswered goals. Okay. Verhaeghe. Oh, he gets his chance to shoot taken away from him because he ended up in between 2 Islanders players. Oh, the Islanders nearly had a century chance, and Varlamov is skating off the ice. Oh, it appears that the Panthers have taken another penalty. I'm not sure if that was if that was a stoppage of play because of a penalty or because of something else. I saw Varlamov skating out of the net, but then they blew the plate at as soon as it touched the Panthers' stick. Brent says, freaking Dodgers. Would you rather have it be the Yankees? Just saying. Freddie Freeman hit another home run, and ESPN Plus is continuing to try and lag on me, so I'm just going to skip ahead while it's on commercial. Hot Dog says Freddie Freeman is the greatest MLB player of all time. I think Shohei Ohtani is trying to take that mantle. The dude has invented the 50-50 club. 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases, both in the same year. Brent Joe, oh, you're a Braves fan. Hey, my sympathies. From what I've heard, you guys got destroyed by injuries before you had a real chance this year. Although you guys did make pretty big fools out of yourselves the previous year against the Phillies. Orlando Brown, anyone? Getting rattled by a random schmuck in the stands. Hey, Chris, thank you for the 2. Thank you, Chris. Says you're the best, Kyle. Oh, thank you. So we have to kill yet another penalty. The Islander net is also empty, so it's a 6-on-4. Okay, how about Verhaeghe gets the empty netter? Kulikov, can you get it out, please? Lundell able to get the clear. Oh, Lundell, it just missed the net, but it's not icing. Spencer Knight. Yeah, let's get Spencer Knight a goalie goal. Come on. That would be beautiful. Spencer Knight's goalie goal. Oh, Spencer Knight makes the save. 58 seconds left on the kill. 3:08 left in the third. Spaceman says, I heard Paul Cartier is the organist for the Islanders. He's also the Yankees organist. Bolvar says, will you guys get Tua back? And you have Waddle and Hill for fantasy tomorrow. Please destroy the Cardinals. You need the points. Hey, good luck, man. It's risky to invest in Dolphins players. Empty nets just wide. So the Islanders are still on the power play. Lowery Baloo is the organist for the Panthers. He used to be the Marlins organist. Puck up and out of play with 2:33 left to go. Austin asks if it's 6-on-4 and there's an empty net goal, why does it count as shorthanded? Aiden says, just came back. What happened? 5 unanswered goals, 2 Kachuk goals, game-tying goal courtesy of Mackie Samaskevich for his first, and it was a beautiful wraparound. Islander shot goes. Hey, JC, thank you for the 20. Forsling towards the empty net. That goes in. Gustav Forsling gets the empty netter to make it 6-3. And Patrick Waugh is disgusted. Wow. Beautiful. Let's go. And thank you, JC, again for the 20. Thank you so much. You're awesome, dude. The Panthers with 6 unanswered goals after being down 3-0 in the first period. And the power play winds down and ends for the Islanders. The Islanders, Scripps, the Islanders net is no longer empty. You might want to update the graphic there. Bolvar says it'd be nice if Nico Collins wasn't injured, or protect you. You wouldn't have lost 2 games if you had them. Yeah. Yes. Start spreading the news. JC's got a minute. It's less stressful and more calm without John. And just kidding. Oh man, I feel bad for my dad. He missed Mackie Semaskevich's first NHL goal and missed 2 ringings of the bell for Tkachuk scoring. 1:29 to go in the third. Cam Ward caught a touchdown pass. Good for him. Spaceman, he won't be in any space to... Oh, yeah, that's right. It technically was a shorthanded by Forsling, but it counts as just an empty net. Jaws will not be able to do the recap or the review tomorrow. He will see you all on Monday. Did goalie just say that Let's Go Panthers chats are starting up at UBS Arena? Yeah, James, that's what James just said. That's pretty cool. Less than a minute to play. Well, I'm sure by now almost all the Islanders fans have left. So 41.3 left in the third. Every Florida team has won this week. Tell that to FSU. Yeah, this is such a huge confidence booster for Knight early in the season. Yeah, I'll tell you how this started. Spencer Knight, through no real fault of his own, had given up 3 goals on 7 shots because the defense had left him out to dry 3 straight times, and now he has made 23 consecutive saves, or 22. So how it started and how it's going are very completely different. We had people in here asking for Spencer Knight to be traded, and he did well for us. A little traffic out of front, and Spencer Knight still making the saves, and that will be cleared. That is it. And we got 2 points. That is Paul Maurice's 100th career win as a Panthers head coach. And that's the third coach to have that with the Panthers. And I just saw a rat get thrown onto the ice. There it is. There's the rat. Yeah, let's go. Hey, Trey, thank you for the 2. Yeah, dos puntos. Mackie and Knight for Sid. Not tonight, buddy. Yeah, a bunch of rats on the ice. What a game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 points. Yeah, tonight was good. Yeah. Yeah, 100 wins in a little over 2 seasons is insane. Especially considering how mediocre that first season was in terms of our standings. Beck says, all right, Kyle, I expect you to go back and make that review video now. If there's anything I'm going to be doing, I will. Let me see how much more time is. Hey, Eyes and Knights, thank you for gifting 5 Flying Fluffy Hockey memberships. Thank you, Eyes. You're awesome, buddy. Thank you, Eyes. And Eyes also previously super chatted tonight in celebration of the Samuskevich. Yeah. Bolvar, yeah, it was just me rolling solo tonight. Jaws is recovering from migraines. Eyes and Night says, ugh, a Bolts fan got the membership. Hey, all the hockey fans are welcome in here as long as they behave themselves. So iDog says, so just to recap, we gave up 3 goals, then came back to win 6-3. Mackey scored his first, and your dumbass decided to watch FSU football. Oh man. Sorry, iDog. Hey, Betty, thank you for the 5. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. Awesome job, Kyle. Yeah, Cats win. And if you guys will stick around, all 70 of you, thank you for showing up tonight. It's the top of the 7th in the Game 2 of the World Series. Baseball games move way faster with the pitch clock. So it's the top of the 7th. Dodgers with a 4-1 lead. 1 out. Yeah, Cats win. Bolvar says, hey, Vegas, can you not do what you did against the Senators ever again? What did they do against the Senators? Hey, they can join us on the couch of losing to the Sens. Yeah, let's watch the World Series now. You saw it, Forsley's empty net. So the Yankees have had 1 hit and 1 run. And meanwhile, the Dodgers have 8 hits and 4 runs. So yeah, in case you joined us late, this is not a hallucination. The Panthers scored 6, I repeat, 6 unanswered goals. The empty net's not coming until the 6th goal. Mackey Samuskevich scores his first career NHL goal. Kachuk gets 2 goals. Bennett gets a goal. Let's see, I forgot who scored. Oh yeah, Reinhardt Reinhardt is contractually obligated now to score a goal every night. Bolvar says they were down in the 3rd, then scored 3 goals in 80 seconds. Kyle, it was too stressful. So you won? Hey, at least they won. Reinhardt still scoring like crazy. Yeah, awesome win today. That's an understatement. We needed this. We needed to not mind-bogglingly play down to a team not named the Bruins or Rangers or Golden Knights. I mean, we also won against Columbus, but that hockey game was secondary in that game against Columbus. The real important thing was that tribute to Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau. Idog says, we're going to have to pay Bennett so much money. He'll take a team-friendly deal like the rest of them, especially if we get another deep run. Neil says, Tkachuk looked great tonight. That Bennett goal was basically a third goal for Tkachuk. Yeah, I rang the bell 3 times. I thought Tkachuk got that. I thought Tkachuk got that goal, but it was Bennett. You should have seen the way the puck pinballed between Varlamov and Bennett. Spaceman says, I will apologize tonight if he steps up more. Well, he did what he needed to do. The more important development is the team did not go into a waking coma after being down 3-0. They woke out of the waking coma when Reinhardt scored. Yeah, I'm sure Jaws heard the bell ringing. He might have even heard my shouts when Samoskevich scored. Yeah. Yeah, Mackey is the one who tied it. A heck of a goal. So, yeah. I can hang out with you guys. Until the baseball game is over. Yes, Knight settled in and shut the door when it mattered the most. So, 2-2 count for Jazz Chisholm. Banda is coming to the game to pitch for the Dodgers. Yamamoto appears to have had an amazing night. And Jazz Chisholm flies out. Two outs at the top of the 7th. Yeah, good game overall. Never count out the Cats. Zumaji says, I don't mean to sound irrelevant, but I hope you all caught the grand slam by Freeman from the Dodgers. Unfortunately, if you're talking about the game from last night, yeah, hi Sumanji. Yeah, you joined us late. I hope you didn't miss the game entirely, Sumanji. The Panthers were losing 3-0 in the first period, and then we scored 6 unanswered goals. Mackie Samoskevich tied the game for us. Tkachuk had 2 goals, really 2.5 goals because of the amazing deflection he got off of Bennett. Yeah, pretty solid win. Yeah, could you imagine the one game Jaws missed? The Panthers won 10-0. Yeah. Unfortunately, Sumanji, neither me or my dad saw the baseball game last night. Dad would have streamed World Series Game 1 if he had not suffered a migraine. Zumanji says, in true Panthers fashion, they turned it on after the warm-up period. Congrats to Samoskevich. The Checkers also beat the Islanders minor league team tonight in the AHL as well. Do the major league clubs, do the minor league clubs intentionally play each other at the same time as their major league counterparts, or is that just a coincidence? Juan Soto has been the only offense. The rest of the team is 0 for 18 for the Yankees. Coincidence. That's what I thought, Trey. So, with the Yankees' inability to get on base, as soon as I say that, the hit by pitch happens. Touchdown Miami to put the final nail in the coffin. Yeah, that just grazed the top of the Yankees player's head. So Volpe is now at the plate. And now there's going to be a mound visit for Panda. Or I guess the catcher was talking to the pitcher. Subaji is thanking Eyes of Nights for the gifted sub. That's wonderful to hear. So, what a game. I am so happy that this is the game that I'm doing solo, because I probably would have struggled if it had turned into a blowout like it had looked like in the first. So, okay, I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to say goodnight to my dad. I'll be right back, okay? Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a blowout. And then the Panthers woke up. Have you heard any of the madness?
Unlimited double miles means we earn more too. Sweet, right? And when we travel, we get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Used to this. The Capital One Venture X Business Card. What's in your wallet?
And then Sam Reinhart scored
To really embrace life,
defensive breakdown.
you just have to learn to let go. Let go. Sweet, let go. Let go.
In the second period.
Did let go. Did you let go?
Susie here is shopping for a used car, but she doesn't know that nearly half of them have been in an accident.
Interesting.
But CarFacts.com shows how accidents impact price, so she doesn't have to overpay. Unpause. Shop the all-new CarFacts.com.
Protect against RSV with Arexvy. Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. Arexvy does not protect everyone, and it's not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain. Arexvy is #1 in RSV vaccine shots. RSV, make it Arexvy.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do.
Okay, I'm back.
If you want to sell my car,
My dad is Jaws is unfortunately trashed. He needs to sleep. I am back. Henderson says, "Great comeback tonight, Panthers. You watched Tampa cruise against Washington, and the Leafs blow it as is tradition against Boston. What a night!" Yeah. And if you are still here, you get to watch me talk about you get to watch me talk about how great of a game this was while covering the World Series. So yeah. So Holmes is the pitcher for the Yankees. Rojas at the plate for the Dodgers. Miguel Rojas with a fly out and a ground out 0 for 2 tonight. All of the South Florida teams win today. Good for them. Maybe the Dolphins can keep that going. Keep use it as motivation tomorrow. So it's the bottom of the 7th, which means after this inning is over, there's only 2 more innings to cover. Henderson says this is one of those World Series matchups where your only rooting interest is the meteor, LA versus New York. Gross. And to think it could have been Yankees versus Mets. Too bad that the Guardians and the Mets, respectively, were just outclassed. There was really no shame in either of their losses. The Guardians and the Mets just need a little more. The Mets are so close. Back in May, we thought we were going to get Lowell Mets again, and then Grimace threw that first pitch, and what an amazing season it's been for the Mets, with all the memes with "Oh my gosh" being their rallying song. Yeah. World Series titles in MLB history. Yankees 27, Dodgers 7. Haven't they had enough between the two of them? Cardinals, Red Sox, Athletics, Giants. Yes, Rosado, 2 points. And since it's the bottom of the 7th already, I might as well stick around and see if this baseball game turns into something special. Like the amount of opportunities I'm going to get to stream World Series, because I don't think I'm going to be doing it again tomorrow. Silva says, Kyle, the Canes are up 36-7, and you're not sure why Nashville didn't dress a goaltender. Actually, you're not sure whether to be dumbfounded by the decision or impressed Nashville still scored 7 times. Henderson says, you love that the Marlins have had precisely 2 good seasons in their history and have 2 titles. Truly the New York Giants of baseball. At least in the past 25 years. So here's Shohei Ohtani at the plate again. So yeah, Ohtani at the plate, 2-1 count. Another, they gave that as a ball, even though it clipped the top of the strike zone. Shohei Ohtani. What this guy has managed to accomplish is incredible. It is time with the Dodgers. Like, I loathe the Angels for wasting his and Mike Trout's talents so thoroughly. Like, when will the Los Angeles Angels be finally free of the plague that is Artie Moreno. So, Tani got walked, so Mookie Betts is up at the plate. Strike one. Yeah. For those of you who still sticking around watching me cover World Series baseball, I salute you. It's fun to bask in the afterglow of such a ridiculous game. 6 unanswered goals. Like, comeback cats don't usually achieve that kind of ridiculous run. Like, we just completely changed after Reinhardt scored. We had looked so inept defensively while falling down 3-0, and then it just all snapped back to we went from the Walking Dead Panthers you saw against the Wilds to defending Stanley Cup champion Panthers that have defeated the Bruins and Rangers handedly. And Mookie Betts gets caught chasing 2 outs at the bottom of the 7th. Ohtani still on first. I wonder if he'll try one of his famous steals. Henderson says, ripping 6 in a row against the Isles is nothing to sneeze at. They're not great, but they're good at keeping the scores low, usually. And wow, Ohtani actually got caught oh no. Oh God, no. Ohtani is hurt. Ohtani is hurt bad. No. No. It appears he's grabbing at his arm or wrist area. Jesus Christ, Dodgers fans must be about to jump off a skyscraper. Or they're waiting with bated breath. I wonder if anyone's heart is beating in LA. It appears, yeah, he is gingerly holding his left arm. That's elbow or wrist. Oh, he's either jammed his shoulder or hurt his wrist. Ow! That was a very hard impact. It's either jammed his elbow or shoulder or hurt his shoulders or his wrist. He appeared to be grabbing at the area at his lower arm. I wonder if that is elbow or wrist. He was in pain. Henderson says, if you know a Dodgers fan, take their shoelaces away from them now. Yeah. Damn. That is not good. Ohtani gets caught stealing. He didn't even get the steal. Or was it a steal, or was he just base running? It's not good. Derek says possible fractured wrist, which would spell disaster. SHOHEI for the Dodgers. Jameson says if he's actually injured, this could swing the series for the Yankees. Yeah, then we get yet another Yankees World Series championship. Just what the baseball world needed. We could have had Guardians versus Mets or Yankees versus Mets, or Dodgers versus Guardians, but no. So yeah, this is it's not good for the Dodgers if Otani has gotten himself hurt. So right now it's in commercial. I will keep tuned into the game. Yeah. Like the announcer just said, a dark cloud has fallen over Dodger Stadium. At this rate, if you're the Dodgers, you just hope to close out this game. Michael Kopech on the mound and assess the damage. 2-1 count for Wells. Blue Jackets and Preds going to overtime, 3-3. Thank you for telling me that, because I will actually switch over to ESPN Plus to watch overtime of Jackets and Preds, because overtime hockey is not to be missed. Here we are. Let's see. Stammer still can't buy a goal. So Danil Tarasov is the goalie tonight for the Blue Jackets. Oh, hello, go Habs, says Rob. I'll just call you Rob. So the Panthers won 6-3 against the Islanders after scoring 6 unanswered goals. Hot dog, yeah. I know hot dog. Oh, off the bats, 2 amazing chances for the Blue Jackets. Wedgwood is the goalie for Nashville tonight. So 4:49 to go in overtime. Once overtime is over, once the Columbus and Nashville game is over, I will switch back to baseball. Henderson says Habs win over the Blues made the Leafs butt kicking by St. Louis look even worse. Nice bonus for Habs fans. It's a 2-on-1 potentially. Chinikov with the puck. What a save by Wedgwood against Vantilli. So Vantilli, Chinikov, and Severson are on the ice for the Blue Jackets. Here come the Predators into the zone. Oh, that's right. I forgot Marcia. So, Nashville, how are you struggling that much with Stamkos and Marchessault? And there it is. Marchessault with the game-winning overtime goal for the Nashville Predators. The Nashville Predators defeat the Columbus Blue Jackets in overtime. Dylan Jaws had to take the night off and tomorrow off as well because of he is having a migraine and nausea. So I covered for Jaws tonight. Jaws will see you all on Monday. And yeah, Jonathan, that's just Jonathan Marchessault's second goal this season. And it's a game-winning overtime goal. iDog says, Lowell just saw that the Bruins beat the Leafs in overtime earlier. Boston owns Toronto. Jameson says, potentially a fracture of the head of the radius for Ohtani, judging by the mechanisms of injury. Just your guess. That does not sound pleasant. So I will switch back to the baseball. No, I don't play hockey. And Rob, to answer the one question, we used to have 3 dogs, Black Lab Weimaraner mix named Sonia, a German Shepherd Shar-Pei mix named Ellie, and the dog the channel is named after, Fluffy, the Saint Bernard. Sadly, they have all passed away. Ellie and Fluffy passed away earlier this year, and Sonia passed away about 4 years ago. Yeah. All this time, Jaws wanted to go from Samoskevich, and he couldn't see it. I said goodnight to Jaws. I said goodnight to my dad earlier. He winced in agony when he heard, that Samoskevich got the first goal of his career with, and Jaws needs rest. He was. I went to say goodnight to him, and he was clearly exhausted. Rob, I appreciate your condolences. You have 2 dogs and a cat. Yeah. What's my favorite sport to commentate on? Well, I am commentating on... Well, earlier I was commentating on hockey, and yeah, that is my favorite sport to commentate on. Football has become unwatchable. I mean, I am a lifelong Dolphins fan, but the NFL has just gotten so soft and so penalty ridden and too many commercials. Yeah, Fluffy flies forever. He does. And he gets to be with his sisters. Make Jaws some pancakes for breakfast tomorrow. I should become a Patriots fan. I don't think so. Patriots are even worse than any other team in the AFC East right now, and I never thought I'd see the day where the Patriots were competing for the first overall pick. And Yes, of course, Owls. This will always be the Flying Fluffy channel. You see the logo for the channel, right? That's Fluffy with the Stanley Cup. Years ago, my sister commissioned an artist to draw something for Fluffy. And then after Fluffy passed earlier this year, my sister was able to get the same artist to draw Fluffy with the Stanley Cup. Henderson says, always room on the Buccaneers wagon. Kind of stink now that Evans and Godwin are... Yeah. Todd Bowles is a moron. What was he doing keeping Godwin in? Of course, I think it was last year that Jalen Phillips stayed in useless garbage time against the Ravens and got hurt. Yeah. If you look on the channel, Rob, there is all sorts of video between all the years that we had Fluffy, Ellie, and Sonia. There's so many videos that my dad took of all three dogs, and then of Ellie and Fluffy after Sonia had passed. So many memories captured on film. I'll be grateful for every one of those. Henderson says, preaching to the choir. Brother Bowles has no business being a head coach. Todd Bowles was trying to be the dumbest NFL coach in this. iDog says Todd Bowles was trying to be the dumbest NFL coach in the state, which is hard to do when you've got Mike McDaniel and Doug Peterson as competition. I am just willing to give McDaniel the benefit of the doubt because for the past how many weeks? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For the past 5 weeks, Mike McDaniel has been left with Skylar Thompson, Tyler Snoop Huntley, and Tim Goddamn Boyle as his starting quarterbacks. If McDaniel is guilty for anything, it's not pushing hard enough to have an actual competent quarterback room behind Tua. Yeah. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm still streaming long after the game is over, I am currently watching the I'm currently watching the World Series. Henderson, did you catch how in last year's playoffs, in that Buccaneers-Lions playoff game, it was Dan Campbell had made a blunder that basically made it so that the Buccaneers had a non-zero chance of winning, and all Todd Bowles had to do was call a timeout to perhaps force the Lions to punt on 4th down or go for it. And Todd Bowles just did not call the timeout, and that's how the Buccaneers lost. So we are already at the top of the 9th inning. Henderson says, oh, I remember. breathe violently. Oh, yeah. People, it was popular to give Dan Campbell grief for going for it on fourth down multiple times when he could have kicked the field goal against the 49ers. But I saw at least one person argue that he made the correct calls with less risk because of the unreliability of the field goal kicker. I wonder if that was based on analytics or the eye test, because I think the Lions have by far the best chance of any NFC team to make the Super Bowl this year. They got stymied against the 49ers. They had it, they blew it. I think this year they don't make the same mistake, especially since the 49ers have been dealt all the injuries. Henderson says, Campbell, boy, I sure am dumb. Bulls, hold this beer, Dan. Let's see. Fewest hits in the World Series game, 2. That ball hit the wall. The Yankees are finally doing something, and they chose the top of the ninth to do it. Juan Soto. Yes, Austin, I am still here. I am watching the top of the ninth. The Yankees have to score 3 runs to keep this game alive. Let's see. So Juan Soto is at first, none out. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swinging strike. Damien says Heat won, Hurricanes won, and Panthers won. All we need is a Dolphins win. And why do I feel that's the least likely win out of all of them? I mean, we have Tua back, so our offense should actually do offensive things and not just stall every time. iDog says, unless the Dolphins pull off a miracle, you're hoping the Bucs, Vikings, or Lions win it all this year. Losing to the Rams is not a good look for the Vikings. This is not the first time that the Vikings have gone 5-0 to start a season, and they better not pull the classic Vikings and just collapse. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's looking like Kansas City is not going anywhere, even as their offense is played the worst it has in years. God damn it, whoever is giving... Oh, look, Aaron Judge struck out. iDog says you still have no idea what the guys were doing in practice for Sealer to fracture his orbital bone. Wait, this is news to me. When the hell did that happen? God damn it, we already have lost Jalen Phillips for the year. We don't need any more injuries. So Stanton at the plate. Ball 2. Trinan on the mound. So I believe it's Juan Soto at second. So there is a runner in scoring position, but the Yankees need 3 runs. It's a line drive to left field. It looks like Soto is going to make it home. So the tying run has come to the plate. He's like a day or two. He's out for tomorrow. Oh, I believe that ball, the baseball, hit third base and went flying fair. It just stayed fair, hits third base, and went flying up into the air. What a crazy hit. Well, damn it. I hope Sealer is good for next week, because clearly it's not this week. So it's 1 out. The tying run is at the plate for the Yankees.
Over the years, you've built equity in your home. And when you need money for life's necessities, your home can pay you back. Visit us online and learn how you could access $45,000 or more today.
So Jazz Chisholm is at the plate. Trey says it would be hilarious if Kyle ends up doing extra innings. I'm game. Let's go. Panthers scoring straight 6 unanswered goals to win after being down 3-0. Kachuk getting multiple goals. Samaskevich getting his first goal. I'm pumped. I'm good. Tomorrow I just get to chillax and watch football. Jazz stops swinging and missing. So it's 1-2 count. Trinan is trying to close out this game. A late swing fouls off. So this is the tying run at the plate. iDog says this is so gross watching Jazz and Stanton on the Yankees in the World Series. Yeah, it sucks. So that's another foul ball, just barely. So this is going to be very interesting. Ball 3. It's a full count. Yeah, Jeter becomes Marlins owner, ships everyone to the Yankees. Nothing to see here. Well, you can't blame him for this past season. It's abominable. Oh, it's a drive to right field. The tying run is aboard at first. Wow. Are the Dodgers really going to do this? You know, technically, I'm rooting for you, Dodgers. As entertaining as it is to see the Yankees rallying in the top of the 9th. So Rizzo is at the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and hit by pitch. Yeah. So Ball one. Could we get a walk-off home run? Well, no, it would not be walk-off home run because the Dodgers would still have the bottom of the ninth to play. Strike one. It's do or die time for the Yankees. Although Shohei Ohtani being injured changes everything in this series. Strike two. A breaking ball gives strike two. So 1-2 count. Top of the ninth, one out. Men on first and second. Can Rizzo pull out the magic? It's ball two. So now we've got foul ball. Count still at 2-2.
Basically, what he's saying is he will take his chances that a pitcher can't be inside corner 3 times on him. And what he does is he gets into that protection stance by choking up and trying to get to all those pitches that a pitcher makes.
Oh, we got hits. Bases are loaded with just one out. Rizzo gets hit by the pitch. Bases loaded, just one out. Yeah, there was no dodging that. So we suddenly have a game. Henderson's oh my says, oh my Dodgers. Yeah. iDog says, Dodgers, you're not going to choke this one, are you? I know Spaceman Sports from this chat would be ecstatic if the Dodgers choke this. Yeah, Volpe, I believe, is up to bat. Anthony Volpe, in his career with the bases loaded, 250 average and 1 grand slam. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Jameson says, I stepped away for 5 minutes. WTF. Yeah. Bases loaded. 1 out. Volpe at the plate. 0-1 count at the top of the ninth. Dodgers with a 4-2 lead. It was a 4-1 lead headed into this inning. Ball one. 1-1 count. Trinan is on the mound for the Dodgers. He's about to hit 30 pitches pitched. So, check swing, ball 2. That was close. So, Volpe has been 0 for 3 tonight. Foul ball, strike 2, 2-2 count. This is oh no, Wi-Fi, don't give out on me now. I want everyone to enjoy this. 2-2. It just comes out as a foul. Yeah, all the Dodgers, I think both the fans and the players in LA are praying right now. And he gets caught swinging. Second strikeout, 2 outs. The Dodgers are 1 out away from escaping with the win. I wonder who's next in the batting order for the Yankees. Volpe got caught swinging on a bad pitch. It's not game yet, hot dog. There's only 2 outs. There's 2 outs. So it's going to be up. It's going to be up to the last. The Yankees batter. So for those of you still sticking around, Henderson says that's a curse if I ever saw one. Hot Dog says whoever the hell the next guy is, he will get out. Hot Dog, you think the game is over and Dodgers win. You better hope you don't end up eating your words, Hot Dog. The bases are loaded. Even if 2 runs score, the game is tied. Hot Dog says, how did Yankees score the second run up? Line drive to left field. Juan Soto, I believe, ran from second to home.
This is what players and fans wear to win. Visit MLBshop.com for your favorite team gear and today's special offer.
Austin Wells is up for catcher. Henderson says, I shall spoon feed his words to him lovingly and respectfully. So it's the catcher that is up to the bat for the Yankees. With 2 outs at the top of the 9th, needing 2 runs to tie and 3 runs to take the lead. Oh, Trevino, excuse me. Trevino is at the plate. He's pinch hitting for Austin Wells. Oh, it's a fly ball. And there it is. Game over. The Dodgers win 4-2. But there are so many questions to answer with Shohei Ohtani injuring his wrist. This series, I believe, is far from over. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much to everyone who watched me fly solo on this stream. Thank you so much for all the well wishes for Jaws. Hopefully he does feel better real soon. And thank you all for the super chats and the gifted memberships. And thank you most of all for all the support. In the last 2 World Series meetings between the Yankees and the Dodgers, the team that went up 2-0 lost the series. So that historically does not bode well for the Dodgers. Henderson says, good game, Dodgers, Yankees. Haha. Thanks for keeping the stream, Kyle. Have a great night. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Yeah, you're welcome, Jameson. I had fun. I'm going to reward myself, I think, with some more food. A nice late dinner is waiting for me. So thank you everyone for the wonderful night, and both my dad and I will see you on Monday. All right. Good night, everyone.